In this video, I'll be showing you the process I have learnt to screen print onto textiles. I am working within the Surface Pattern and Textiles department at Swansea College of Art, utilising their range of specialised equipment across their studio for screen printing. I'll be sharing my practice for pulling a screen. Before we print, we do a final round of checks on our screen to ensure there are no pinholes, that we can see the light through our exposed artwork lines, and that the edges of the screen are taped off to ensure no paste gets through. Preparing our equipment, we select a squeegee that fits comfortably inside of our screen, that is wider than the width of our image, to ensure we can print our whole design in one pull. We position our screen face down onto our fabric, ensuring that the design fits within the boundaries of the fabric. If the design is larger than your fabric, to avoid printing onto the backing cloth, we can use newsprint to cover any exposed edges. If your table has a bar, it can be helpful to rest the screen against the bar to secure it whilst you pull your screen. If not, we can utilise weights to stabilise our screen whilst we print. We use these large rocks that we can place around our frame to keep it in place. Using our chosen print paste, we lay down a generous line of paste along the top edge inside our screen. It is better to have too much than too little, at risk of running out halfway through pulling your screen and producing a streaky print. We use our squeegee with both hands, spacing them out evenly on both sides of the handle, with the goal being to use the edge of the squeegee to pull the ink down the length of the screen towards us, depositing the ink through the exposed areas. It is key to have consistent and even pressure whilst we pull, and as you experiment more with printing, you'll find a rhythm and pressure that works best for you. Scooping the ink with our squeegee, ensure we have a generous coating that completely covers the width of our image. We can add a dab more if necessary here. We angle our squeegee at a 45-degree angle towards us to ensure that the sharp edge of the squeegee rubber blade meets the screen mesh to get a clean print. Pulling the squeegee towards us, we keep an even and firm pressure across the width of the screen, pulling the ink through the screen and onto the fabric until we reach the end of the screen. It can be helpful to take a step back as you finish pulling, to ensure we keep the pressure. From here, we flip our squeegee around, catching the ink again and tapping it down to ensure we have a good amount of paste. We now do a second pass of printing, pushing the squeegee away from us with the same pressure until we reach the edge of the frame once more. Lift the screen from the fabric to release any remaining ink from the screen. If we prepare a second sheet of fabric, we can move the screen over and pull a second print, depending on how quickly our paste dries. Depending on your print paste, drying times can vary, so be wary of leaving it for too long at risk of the paste drying into your screen. This can be more difficult to wash away. Any excess pigment left on the screen or squeegee can be returned to your pot and stored for future prints. Our printed image must be touch dry before we can do anything else with it, and we can speed up the process by gently drying with a hairdryer Once dry, we can continue to overprint, experimenting with different artwork and screens, or heat press to cure the paste. Creating through experimenting is the key to screen print. Each fabric will have different qualities, weight and handle that will affect colour choices, paste and pigment choices, and design choices. And only through trial and error will you learn the best practice for you. This process is the basic practice of printing onto textiles, which can be adapted and expanded upon as you experiment and learn. For more insight into the exposure and artworking process, explore our other videos through the Craft Hub platform.